Hi, YouTube world. I feel like an old person saying that.
Hello, the YouTube.
The YouTube. I'm Randy. This is Jose.
I'm Jose.
We both play Final Fantasy XIV. So my name in the game is Nikori Periyaha. He is Mr. Swan.
Mr. Swan.
Yeah, we play on the Excalibur server. We're both summoners, actually. I've played Final Fantasy since 1.0, which was 2010 beta. So I have a lot of experience with the game. He's only played for 1 year. I introduced him to the game. And so we're making this video about Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest 2018, which was in Las Vegas. And I have to make this video around our cats that are walking around. So for those of you who don't know what Fan Fest is, it's a festival that's held by Square-Enix, usually once every 2 years in each area. There's a few fan fests each year, but in the US, it's usually every other November. Normally in fan fests, there are the programmers, developers, sound directors, like all the big top tier people who make the game and help out with the game. And so that team this year consisted of course, Naoki Yoshida, which is at pretty much every fan fest. He's the producer and director of the game. He's well known, known as Yoshi P. Obviously, a lot of people know that. Masayoshi Soken is the sound director. Toshio Murochi is the operations and marketing person. Michael Christopher Koji Fox is the translation director. He's well known as well. He was there for the concerts. They had a really nice concert this year. Keiko was the pianist, Japanese pianist. Yeah, I love her.
They did that.
Yeah, they did that. Susan Calloway was able to show up. I think they said this was her first fan fest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
and many more to come.
That was really cool. Hopefully more to come, yeah. I was upset though because you didn't perform answers, which I really wanted her to. So why does Square-Enix do fan festivals? Basically to make more money because the tickets are damn expensive. What are they, like $150 each, I think?
Yes.
So,
expensive.
Yeah, we were lucky to secure tickets, and that was like $300, and that wasn't the cost of the trip or the hotel or food or anything. But luckily we saved money, so that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, they hold fan festivals to just basically share new information exclusive to the fan festivals. Like I said, that's how they make their money too, because like tickets sold out in like 12-15 minutes after they went on sale. So I was like right there at the computer, like trying to get that secured. So why are we making this video? You haven't said anything.
We're making this video to explain to everyone that hasn't gone to FanFest, like what it's like, what's there, what's going on, how it's like the cosplay, if it's good, recognitions, if it was fun, if it's friendly to new people, if it's not, the good parts, the bad parts, and everything in between.
Alright, so what I wanted to know from you is like when we first bought our tickets, what went through your head? Because
we paid a lot of money for these tickets, and that's fucking far.
Yeah.
That was my first thought. But then I was like, ooh, I get to explore a brand new state, a brand new event, and I like going to new events and new things, so I was like, this might be cool. But then I'm like, it's gonna be a nerd fest. But I was like, oh, I was impressed at how nice it was for someone that doesn't know that much. Game and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a pussy down there.
He's sniffing our backpack.
He likes it.
He's cute. Cecil. So you've never left California in the US before. What was that like?
Fun. I kind of thought Vegas was going to be like pure flashy light the whole way. It was just like, welcome to Vegas. Lights. Okay, it's done. Off. And then we went down and it was like a little bit of the strip, but I thought it was like way bigger. But it was like, it was nice, but it was just not what the TV shows you.
Yeah, that's what upset me, because like the TV gives you like one impression, like Vegas is only this way. Was that my sister who told me? Someone told me like it was because, or maybe it was a lady in the Uber. I forget. Someone told us that it was because it's like close to winter, like there's not many lights as normal. Do you remember who that was?
No.
I don't know anything. I have a bad memory. Well, I've known about FanFest since the first one, 2014 I think, was in Vegas, and then 2016 was in Vegas. I didn't get to go to either of those, so this is my first FanFest. My first thought was like, oh, like we have the money to actually get the tickets, I'm gonna actually try. So once I actually bought the tickets, I was like, my heart was thumping, I was so nervous. like what was going to happen. Are we actually really going? Like I need to think about, oh shit, I need to get hotel, gas, like more money for that, and food. I need to get fed. We were like determined, no, we're going, we're doing this, and it's going to be fun. We're going to make it fun even if it ends up not being fun.
We did it.
Anything else you want to add? No?
Even though it may be intimidating if you're not like a super fan and you barely go into it, like don't be like, oh my god, everyone's gonna know everything, and be like, oh, why don't you know this? Like, it's very friendly and they keep it entertaining even though you don't have a clue what's going on. Like if you're a new gamer, it's like, oh, like you're gonna know what's going on, but not completely, but they keep it like good that you're just like, I don't know what happened, but it's fun.
Yeah, and we're talking about like the panels that they do, like the keynote, the live letter to from the producer.
Even
Even if
mini games.
yeah, the mini games they have. Like even if you don't know what they're talking about, if you're not a big Final Fantasy fan or a technological nerd, like they keep it entertaining, a lot of humor.
A lot of faces.
This is actually a real live, like they don't do this like live in front of huge audiences, so they really spiced it up and they made it really fun. It was fun. Alright, so this year, the only year, I decided to actually cosplay. Which before this year, I thought cosplay was weird. Like, I never thought I would ever do it, and I'm a really critical person, a perfectionist, so I ended up, like, judging people, but that was before I knew, like, the passion behind it. And since I played Final Fantasy 14 for so long, I've been a Final Fantasy fan for, like, 15 years or more, I realized, there's a lot of really cool costumes. I was like, I would really love to be in one of these costumes, so I was like, well, I'm starting to, like, understand the passion. I saw cosplay contests that they did for Final Fantasy FanFest before. I really thought that's really cool, like they're having a lot of fun. I'm starting to understand the passion behind it, so I decided to actually go ahead and do it. Because the last convention I was ever at before was in Animazement in 2005, and I've never cosplayed. I didn't cosplay there. And this is like the second time I've ever been to this type of convention, so I was like, I might not be able to go to another one again, especially how rare it is for people to secure tickets to it. So this might be my only time to ever cosplay in my life at this rate. So I decided, what the hell, I'm just gonna do it. So I decided to cosplay as my summoner character.
It's this one. I don't know if you can focus it on it. It's like, I don't know.
That's probably way too close.
Oh, alright, this. That's him.
That's a really wide angle. Okay, sit back down.
Hello.
Yeah, that was fun. What inspired me to start cosplaying, like really get into it? Well, after I got the tickets, I was like, I really have to start working on this, and because this is really happening. The inspiration to actually get me to actually start working on it was a person named Svetlana. She's a German, I believe, cosplayer, and her channel is Kamui Cosplay, and I'll post a link or whatever later. It took me about 4 months to do a few $100s probably, but I used like a mixture of foam, lots of glue, including hot glue. But I got a lot of good reactions from people when we stood in line like that first few minutes at the event. People already wanted pictures of me, and I didn't expect that at all, so that was really cool. But I thought it was really worth it to actually dress up. It was a lot of fun to actually be a part of that community. And the reaction you get is actually uplifting. Like, it really motivates you, like, oh, people really like this, and it's like a self-esteem booster, so I really enjoyed it. And Jose helped me a lot with the costume, so I can't leave him out. He helped me a lot with measuring. He was my mannequin since I don't have one. I've never cosplayed before, so I don't have that kind of materials available.
I'm a mannequin.
Yeah. Anyway, do you want to talk about the hotel we stayed at? What was it called? I keep forgetting the name of it. I can never remember.
The hotel we stayed at was called Treasure Island. It was really nice. I thought it was going to be a little nicer, because there was a few little things off that was like, oh, this is what happens in usual hotels. It's not here. But it was really nice. I enjoyed it. Had a mystery fee that came out like at the like entrance fee besides the reservation. That I was like, that's okay, whatever. But we're here, and we're in Vegas, and it's the same night. It's going to be more hassle to get another hotel. So I was like, let's just get it. And we got there, we were really tired. We got to relax. The beds were really nice. The sheets were nice. The room was a good size. The bathroom was really sweet. And the shampoo smelled really good.
You're like we're getting a review for a hotel.
Yes, we are.
Like Homer Simpson.
Yes,
His
we are.
reviews. Yes.
We give it a B minus.
It's about
If
what
you've
I
seen
would-
the new
Simpson
episode.
We chose this hotel. It was I Google mapped it and it was like maybe 20-25 minute walk. It was a lot longer than that. And
We got
then
lost.
The convention was on the other side of the Rio All-Star Suite Hotel, which is where the event was held at. So yeah, we got lost. Like they were doing construction. I don't know what it was. They had everything gated up. We had to ask someone, hey, where can we actually enter the hotel by walking? And he was like, oh, it's cool. I have to go all the way around. And I'm like, shit. So we had to walk all the way around. My legs were sore. I probably looked strange to other people in full-on cosplay, like walking around the street. But other people were probably like, no, that's normal. People do that all the time. But when we got inside the casino, we got a little lost because like it was the casino part, like not where the event was. So we're like, I actually saw a couple people like with colored hair and they looked like otakus, like anime lovers. So I'm like, oh, they're probably going to the fan fest. So let's follow them. And then we were following them and then I was like, I have to pee. So we had to detour. And so we got separated from everyone. So I was like, well, they were going that way, so let's just go that way.
And we found it.
No, well,
Kind
first we found a long line, so we were like, that must be it. But what did it end up being?
Starbucks.
It was a line
Of course,
for
it's the line at Starbucks.
It was a line for Starbucks. There were probably about 50 or more people in line, would you say?
It looks like an event line. If you confuse
Yeah.
it for an event line, it's pretty long.
Yeah,
It's like Six Flags.
Yeah, I was like, nope, I'm not getting Starbucks today. I work there, I have enough coffee, let's just skip it. Yeah, we found the event line and it was longer, but it was worth it. There was like this line like going in and out, like it was so nuts. Like we walked in that room and there were still more lines, so we had to like stand in line for a long time. But it actually went faster than I thought. And of course there was security, so we had to walk through that first. And so when we got our passes, they also gave us these nice backpacks.
They're awesome. And they have a whole bunch of goodies in them too. So we got this. And inside it came with a Cactor lottery ticket that we could submit. and
Jumbo
win
cacti.
stuff.
12 minutes.
And we actually did win on one of them. Because we got two of them.
Oh, it's up.
And it's super cute. We also got some stickers.
I won
And
one of
information
these.
for the event, like a map.
So cute.
Got like a little map with all the information and stuff. Got a little card for the online games you can win stuff from.
But I didn't want to play the online games because like I'm online on the games enough. Like I want to actually enjoy the event, so we didn't fill that out.
Yes.
So this is the Final Fantasy Festival pamphlet. I don't know what you call it. It's like a guidebook, the itinerary of what's going to happen. It has what time all the events are going to happen, who's going to speak or play music or whatever. It has the playable activities. Lists like all the mini games that they have. They have Chocobo Racing, Crystal Tower Striker, which is you bang the thing and then the thing comes up and things happen.
Things happen.
Monster Dogs. They have an art gallery, which is really cool. My art did not get posted, but that's okay because everyone else's was like 10 times better than mine anyway. They had that big signature wall where everyone like signs their name or their character's name. I don't think it's specified which one, but like everyone just put their character name. So we got ours on there. We saw other people's names that we knew. And I have pictures of that online too. The photo booth thing we didn't do because the line was always too long and I'm not a good poser. Of course, it has the map of the event, so that helped us out a little. Of course, we didn't even go by this. We didn't see this until like the second day.
Yeah, we figured out last moment, like, oh, here's a map.
And then a place for notes, but that's all. It was kind of helpful, like a little guidebook. We got like doubles of everything.
Let's see what else is in. We got this really cool lantern with the pass, and it's actually signed.
Yeah, we saw a lot of famous like developers for the game and producers, but they like secretly like stood to get signatures and pictures while the stage events were happening. So like it was kind of like a low key thing. Like no one said anything. We just had to kind of find out like when they were gonna show up.
I haven't stood there just waiting, see if someone would come up while the event started.
Yeah.
And then I was like, he's here, and I texted him, I'm like, run. Like, you need to get here now if you want to get signed or anything.
Yeah, so I ran and we were like one of the first people to get their signature. Who was it? Toshio Muroshi, which is the operations and marketing manager. I feel like not many people know his name, but like he has a really that familiar face. I should put a picture on there for them. Is there anything else in there?
Yes, there is.
So we got both of them signed. We got pictures with him, so that was really cool. Susan Calloway did autographs, but I think that was during the life letter. I don't remember when that was, but we decided to skip that because.
Then we got this. That's a really cute story that he's gonna tell you that happened to him.
Oh yeah, I was sitting down actually waiting for him to tell me when that guy was waiting for his signatures. And while I was sitting down on my phone like this girl came up to me and she's like, "Excuse me," and she like tapped me or whatever. And she said, "Oh, I want to give you this because you have a Glamour 100 cosplay, and I really like it, so I want you to have this sticker."
Put it closer.
Oh, that's really cool. I'm probably not gonna stick it on anything. I just want to say that.
We also got these really cool magnets for refrigerator.
Oh, the
making
magnets.
matters.
Yeah. Oh,
And it's so cute. I love it, and it's like super durable because it's like rubbery. We got like 3 different types of coasters that were super cute.
There's this Moogle one. It just says Final Fantasy 14 Fan Festival 2018-19. There's a fat chocobo. I don't know, my voice is carrying behind this. And a fat kitty. It's so cute.
We also got some Final Fantasy pins. Just like a little memory. And then we also got some pins, if I can find them. These are the awesome pins we got.
Well, this is Garuda, Ifrit, and Titan. They're really like cheapified, like distorted, so it's almost hard to make out at first. They're like the first 3 primals that you encounter in like 1 or 2.0. They're also in 1.0. Yeah, we got 2 backpacks that are really cool. They have a secret back zipper too. It's so cute. People we met in person. I met, I think it was Arcia, if that's how you say his name. One of our friends from my groups. And I got to meet the person who suggested I get a job at Starbucks. He plays Final Fantasy 14 also. So it was really awesome. I didn't get a picture with him though, I'm sad. Met a couple other people. I wanted to meet a girl named Carletta. She's a YouTuber I found. She's not really well known, but I think she's really amazing. She was worried that she wasn't going to get a ticket to FanFest, and she was all bummed about it. Turns out one of her free company mates, I guess you call them, actually had an extra ticket and gave it to her, and she was able to go, and she was so happy, and it really like warmed my heart. So I'm following her now, and her YouTube channel is Carletta and Ray. But she's really awesome. You guys should see her videos too. And that's about it. Anything else you want to add about FanFest? So, what are your thoughts from when we initially bought tickets to when we left Vegas? Like, did you leave feeling like it was better than you thought, or were you disappointed that more things should have happened?
At first, I was like, okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be mostly like a presentation that's gonna be very boring and not make me go to sleep. And it was definitely not. It was very fun, very interactive. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. A lot of people put a lot of effort into their cosplay. So I was very impressed on how so much attention to detail and like inspiration they get.
It was well planned.
And it's well planned. Like, it's a really good thing. And I was like impressed by that. So many people were having fun. Like, they had the one thing in common that united them. And I thought that was really awesome. And the whole experience was really nice. I wish the event lasted a little longer so you could be able to do everything throughout the day. But it is a pretty long time to be standing up. So I'm glad it wasn't too long though. So I wish there would have been more time to do things, but I got tired, so.
What was your favorite part about the FanFest?
I love the music part, the piano. Especially the comical relief of the music parts.
Yes.
Like when they came and they were just like.
Oh yeah, while Keiko was doing the piano, like seriously, like Soken, which is a sound producer, he came out and he was doing this. I forgot who the other guy was. Koji Fox. I think that was him. I don't know. I have to find it again. Yeah, they were both doing this behind her, and the crowd was laughing. I don't know how that didn't distract her at all. But.
I also love the part where the guy comes in. He's like, "I know how to do the piano." After he did Yancha, he was like. And it was really funny, and then he did it again. She was like, "No," and that was hilarious.
He was like, "Oh, can I play?" And she was like, No.
It was so funny. Like they interact really good, and I was just like, oh, this is
It
so
was
good.
so fun.
And then the singers and players were really talented, so it was really good. That was my favorite part.
Did you get any emotion from like when people were like screaming really loud about the trailers?
Yes, everyone gets really excited. I was like, oh my
Everyone-
god, yay! I have no idea what's going on, but this looks interesting.
I was crying like a baby. I didn't think I would, but I had tears like streaming down my face. Like during the reveal trailer. I think it was because of the crowd around us though. Like it was so much energy that it got to me too. I might have shed a couple tears at the performance for the music too. A little bit. Vegas is fun. I want to go back. I want to do the next one. I won't get to until 2020 because I don't have a passport. So I can't go overseas to another one. But I definitely recommend it if you get a chance to. So amazing. Anything else?
Goodbye, the YouTube.
Goodbye the YouTube.